The restoration of a 2,000-year-old mammoth tusk is a meticulous endeavor, blending scientific expertise with delicate craftsmanship. Initially, the tusk undergoes careful examination to assess its condition and determine the extent of damage. Using specialized tools and techniques, conservators meticulously clean the tusk, removing layers of dirt and debris accumulated over millennia. Any cracks or fractures are delicately repaired using modern adhesives and techniques designed to preserve the tusk's integrity while ensuring its structural stability. In cases where portions of the tusk are missing, skilled artisans meticulously sculpt replacement pieces from materials that closely resemble the original ivory. Throughout the restoration process, conservationists work diligently to preserve the tusk's unique texture and patina, ensuring that its ancient history remains palpable. Ultimately, the restored mammoth tusk emerges as a testament to the collaboration between science and art, offering a tangible connection to a bygone era and a majestic creature of the past. Shockingly, Chinese trains can run on the streets. It can run without rails. The magic train that seems to only appear in cartoons actually appeared in China's Hunan province. Foreigners think this is too crazy. This is a train developed by China, and it runs on the streets without rails, antennas, or wires. Can't even see the wheels. It runs like flying on the road without a driver, faster and more stable than buses. If it encounters a pedestrian or a red traffic light, it can also slow down automatically. The maximum capacity of 3 train cars reaches 300 passengers, 10 times more than a bus. Speed can reach 70 kilometers per hour. It's worth noting that its core technology doesn't come from the US, Europe or Japan. All core technologies are independently developed by China. China owns 100% of intellectual property rights. It can be said that besides China, there is no other country in the world that can produce such a train. What do you think about this? Despite the ongoing focus on environmentally friendly car production, there are individuals showcasing their creativity by crafting unique and impressive vehicles. Recently, a man in Vietnam surprised netizens with his car modification where he planted green trees along the vehicle's body and roof, creating a striking appearance and maintaining a cool interior. Over the span of 10 years, the driver diligently planted and cared for the trees, ensuring they thrived and enhanced the car's aesthetics without compromising functionality. The car features a 13-year-old tree at the front, its roots artistically shaped into seats, surrounded by ornamental plants and flowers. Aside from this green car, the man owns 2 remarkable cyclos, which he crafted over 9 years from a decade-old tree stump. These cyclos resemble leaf-covered bicycles, providing a cool and comfortable ride even in hot weather. The man's vehicles are powered by a 110cc motorbike engine and repurposed tires from old cars, reflecting his personal passion for innovation and sustainability. His creations not only stand out visually but also offer a refreshing and enjoyable experience for passengers, especially on sweltering days. This is kumpo, an African dance. It is considered the devil's dance. Kumpo has the effect of exorcising and protecting villagers from evil things. Kumpo dancers use a puppet made from palm leaves. The souls will enter this puppet and begin to dance. This is an ancient culture and also the pride of African people. It makes viewers curious about how it works. How can an inanimate object move and dance so dynamically? The kumpo's goal is to encourage the community to act as good villagers. He encourages the people of the village to participate in community life and provides well wishes. It is considered taboo to question the real identity of the kumpo. It is forbidden to touch the kumpo, and it is considered sacrilege to look inside the palm leaves. To deter possible intruders, he defends himself with his stick by smashing the ground and pointing, making sharp, hazardous gestures. At the end of the celebration, he says goodbye to the community and recedes back into the sacred grove. In the heart of a dry, unforgiving desert, a fish wriggles across the scorching sands. You might ask, what on earth is a fish doing here? This isn't some mirage, it's the desert catfish, a remarkable creature built to survive the extremes of drought. This video captures the bizarre sight of a fat fish inching its way through Brazil's Lençóis Maranhenses desert, a place where no plants grow, yet fish and shrimp thrive. How is that possible? Known for being the desert with the most rainfall in the world, Lençóis Maranhenses transforms every rainy season. Torrential downpours flood the dunes, creating thousands of temporary lakes of all sizes. But once the dry season hits, those lakes vanish, leaving behind only sand. That's when the desert catfish kicks into survival mode. Sensing the impending drought, it burrows deep into the sand, where it remains in a state of suspended animation, protected by its tough armor-like scales. Without eating, it waits. When the rains return, the catfish reawakens, emerging from its sandy shelter to search for water. Daily temperatures here can soar to a brutal 70 degrees Celsius, hot enough to fry any living thing. But the desert catfish has evolved with heat-resistant skin and a body built for speed, thanks to its hard, durable scales. As it senses a water source nearby, excitement takes over. It speeds up, propelling itself across the hot dunes until, at last, it plunges into the safety of a fresh, cool lake. What you are seeing is the realization of man's dream of flying in the sky with wings. These wings can help people fly at very high speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. This flying tool was created by Peter Simon, a stuntman, a sports scientist, and also a skydiver. Like many other children with dreams of flying in the sky like birds. When he grew up, he realized that dream. Men are grown children, their toys are getting bigger and more expensive. Peter initially practiced by jumping out of planes with homemade wings. After many failures, he realized that the wings could not fly far, so he came up with the idea of adding an electric motor to it. The purpose is to increase the speed and flight performance of the wings. Peter and his team collaborated with BMW and created an all-electric propulsion engine consisting of 2 propellers and a carbon fiber chassis. With these electric motor wings, Peter can fly from any mountain without jumping from the plane, easily passing over the mountains, like flying a rocket. A funny horse, the smallest in the world, only 70 centimeters tall. That is the Falabella horse. They are one of the most unique horse breeds in the world, very small, rarely taller than 80 centimeters. Falabella is a fairly small horse, with an average height of only about 40 centimeters, the highest being over 70 centimeters and can only be ridden by children. Falabella horses are small but very sturdy, intelligent, friendly, gentle and loyal to their owners. The Falabella horse is an extremely resilient species and can quickly adapt to a variety of harsh climates. Their sharp instincts help them sense danger from a great distance. In particular, this horse breed does not require any special care or food and can live up to 50 years old. Falabella horses are highly intelligent and loyal like dogs. Falabella horses were cared for and developed in the 19th century in Argentina by veterinarian and genetics expert Patrick Falabella, so this breed was named after him. Falabella horses were bred over a period of 70 years by mating in a small group of small-sized horses. With a small, cute shape, this horse breed is chosen by many people to raise. The Falabella horse breed is considered intelligent and easy to train. Due to its small size, the Falabella horse breed is often chosen for children to practice riding.